Hello, my name is Cody McCabe. I'm happy to join you in Sweden from beautiful, sunny Southern California. So today I will be introducing you to gap year and gap semester opportunities at College of the Desert. And we're going to be discussing the campus and the opportunities that we have available to you at our college, of course, our local area, and just the many different benefits to selecting a gap year program with us. So this is a photo briefly of our main campus. Here's another one, College of the Desert. We call ourselves COD for short. And we know that's a unique name, but it's actually quite common in California for community colleges to be named after the areas in which they're located. We're located in the beautiful Southern California desert region. And in fact, College of the Desert was recently ranked one of the 50 most beautiful college campuses in the United States. That has a lot to do with our design, our architecture, our landscaping, and of course, the area we're located in, which to you is perhaps most famous for the Coachella Music Festival. Very popular music festival. About 200,000 people visit our area every year to have fun at it. And it's about 15 to 20 minutes from our campus. Now, 200,000 people roughly for that festival, about 16 million every year come to the local area for everything else we have to offer. Music and film festivals, the beautiful resorts, stunning outdoor environment. As you can see, the mountains. We have 350 days of sunshine, so great weather throughout the year. Professional golf, professional tennis, other types of sports, mountains close by where you can ski and snowboard. And our location is quite close to Los Angeles, San Diego, so about 2 hours from those cities, 2 hours from the beaches, from Hollywood, but then also a great base for exploring the rest of the US. We have an international airport about 20 minutes from campus, from which you can get direct flights to New York, to Florida, to Washington, to Colorado, to Canada. So many different places you may want to explore on your gap year or gap semester with us. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our college. I mentioned we're a community college, which are a type of public institution in the United States. We're the fastest, or one of the fastest growing community colleges of the 115 throughout the state of California. We have 5 campuses throughout the Coachella Valley, which is the main area of the desert in which people live in Southern California. We have about 16,000 students, but only about 5,000 of those are full-time. So it feels like a much smaller campus community, makes it easier for you to get to know people and for people to get to know you. We have students from about 30 different countries now from around the world, so very international campus. We've actually won a lot of student success awards recently at College of the Desert for all the different measures that help students achieve their academic and professional goals through the programming we offer at the college. Okay, one of those awards, we were a finalist for the top award for community colleges, the Aspen Prize, which kind of puts us, if you might consider, the top 1% of the US community colleges. Very lucky to have great resources. We have a tremendous amount of financial support. Over $500 million was recently invested in our campus to develop everything from new campus facilities, technology, and just to get all of the resources where they need to be to help you be as successful as possible with us. Very many academic programs to choose from, over 150. I'll tell you more about those in a minute. And because of our academic success and programming, we have very close ties with universities, which I'll share in just a minute as well. So maybe we need to back up just a little bit. So for those of you not familiar, community colleges are a very popular way for US students and international students to begin their higher education careers. More than 1,500 are located throughout the US. We serve almost 42% of US undergraduate students. That's over 3 million students. And just about half of the students who complete a bachelor's degree in the United States actually start or take some classes at a community college. Okay, so that's our 2+2, very popular 2-year model where you do 2 years of associate degree at the community college and then you transfer for 2 more at the university. But we also have a lot of other programs that are focused on very specific professional skills. We call those vocational and technical programs that often only last a year and help students directly enter into their profession once they're finished. Community colleges are great, very democratic. We're an open access institution, which means we have students from all different backgrounds, all different parts of the state, the country, and the world, and of all different ages. So you get a really diverse and dynamic student experience with us. So those university partnerships I mentioned. Universities have a lot of respect for community colleges. They see that the courses we offer our students in year 1 and 2 are equivalent to the courses that they offer their students in year 1 and 2. Excuse me. So that means many of them will give guaranteed transfer admission to our students. And one of the benefits is at a community college, in many cases, those classes you're taking at year 1 and 2 are going to be a lot smaller than they would at a much larger university. So it gives you some great opportunities to get to know your faculty, many of whom are actually teaching the same class at these different universities here. These are just some of the popular ones located close by us where many of our students continue on for their degrees once they finish at COD. Okay, gap year, gap semester. Let's get into the details and the opportunities that we can offer you. So the key theme here is flexibility. In College of the Desert, you can choose to come for 1 semester, you can come for 1 year, and you can continue on for a second year or a third semester, continue on, take advantage of our university transfer partnerships, many different options for you. Academics, very flexible too. Almost every one of our academic programs will be available to you for a short-term gap year, gap semester student. You get priority access as a gap student with us. So that means you get to register for your classes before many other students, which really gives you maximum flexibility and the chance to take the classes when you want to take them, and at the times you want to take them, the days and times you want. So for example, if you're only here for a semester with us and you really want to maximize your weekends, many students will choose like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday scheduling frame, and we can really help facilitate that. And one of the cool benefits, if you finish one of our 1-year certificate, professional certificate programs, you're actually eligible to remain in the US on your F1 visa and apply for what's called OPT, optional practical training, which is the ability to remain in the US and work in a job full time related to your major. So a lot of really cool flexibility and opportunities for you there. So more details and flexibility in terms of housing, we really recommend our homestay program. We have great hosts, very supportive, take care of a lot of the details for you. So leaves very little for you to worry about where you're going to live. But we also have some great apartment options close by campus. If you wanted to have a little bit more independent living, we can help you with that too. Now, it's important to know, College in the Desert, as a gap year student or for a gap semester, you are considered just like any other student. You have full access to all campus resources, library, tutoring, career services, you name it, health services. You also have customized support services from our international student team, okay? And one of the big services is going to include helping you get those excursions that you really want to take in our local area and region. Many of those we can offer to you for free or at a very low cost. And some of the popular destinations for our program, of course, Los Angeles, Santa Monica, Hollywood, the beaches, the parks, right? People love to go to our national parks in California. Joshua Tree is only about 40 minutes away. Beautiful trees and rocks and great climbing opportunities. Amusement parks, some of the best in the world, and some of the best sports teams. So if you love the Dodgers or baseball or basketball, let's get you some championship tickets. Now, we won't be able to pay for all of those tickets for you, but we can help you with the cost and the transportation and making it happen in your short time with us as a gap year student. Okay, so many different academic programs to choose from. And what's great is because it's so open and flexible, it's a really good time for you to explore maybe some different academic areas you're interested in, but not sure you want to commit to when you return back to Sweden. Okay, so we're going to help you create a schedule that's going to maximize your time with us and make sure that you're challenged, but we want to make sure you have balance, because I'm going to tell you more in a minute about our student life and other activities to really make sure you have the best possible experience. But over 100 different great programs to choose from. These are just some of the most popular and unique ones that interest our international students. Okay, really one of the really great benefits of our programming is the cost. Compared to so many other California and West Coast gap year programs, we're an excellent value. Less than $10,000 is what you're going to spend for basically everything to be with us for 1 semester. That includes tuition and your fees. That would be a housing estimate should you choose the host family program with us, the meals, expenses, insurance, all of that, okay? And we also offer scholarships. We have a campus community award that you're eligible for too for your gap semester or your gap year that'll help bring that cost down even further. We provide you great support, the documentation you need to maximize the CSN, that very generous funding you can get as a Swedish student. So we're going to make sure that you have the best value experience you can possibly have as a GAP student with us. Now, this spring, we can't be in person because of COVID, but we have another really cool opportunity. We call it our Global Access Program, where you can get up to $1,000 in scholarships to join us online. And because you're not paying for in-person expenses, you're really only paying about half of what you would if you came here for a semester's worth of college level credit in the US. So if that's something that interests you to take some classes before you come or just join us online only, we're welcoming you. We open the doors and we can help you with the class selection you need and everything else to have a great online experience with us. We keep admission really simple for our gap year students. We don't need the SAT, we don't need the ACT, no application essays. There's just a short statement we asked for the scholarship. English proficiency, if you graduate from a high school in Sweden, that's all we need. We don't need to see a TOEFL or IELTS or other tests like that. We have rolling admission, which means there's no set deadline. The earlier the better, so we can help you get that priority course registration to get the courses you want, but there's flexibility there. Low cost application fee, it's only $30, and we're just looking for copies that you would upload into our very simple online application. And we have a staff that helps you through every step of the way in the application process, including a Swedish student assistant who is going to be joining us at the SACO Fair, who can answer questions that you may have for him about our program. So we want you to have that balance, right? We're going to help you with the classes you want, but we have an awesome student life at College of the Desert. So you're going to have an opportunity from the very first day to join the clubs you want, to take leadership roles in these clubs, social, cultural, academic clubs, different activities throughout the year. International students are loved on our campus. Our programming pulls in local students for everything we do. So immediately you're making friends and great connections from the area and from around the world. Sports, you're going to be invited to, if you'd like, try out for our different athletic teams: American football, soccer, baseball, tennis, golf, track. If you can't make those teams, we also have less competitive opportunities for you to take athletic classes with us, play sports on campus and off campus with local students and other folks in our community. So we really want to make sure you have a great, well-rounded student experience with us and take advantage of all of these different campus opportunities that we offer students. In our area, right? We want you out there enjoying all the things that bring people from around the world every year. It's a popular destination for Hollywood celebrities, for politicians from around the world, for top business executives from around the world. As you know, they love our festivals. As I mentioned, they love our weather. We're safe, we're relaxing. It's a really cool area to have a lot of fun, and then there's excitement when you want it, but it's also very kind of laid back lifestyle too. So you really benefit from taking classes and living right in the heart of a top global resort destination, because all day it kind of just feels like you're on vacation. That's why many of us love living in this area. Okay, so we're really going to help you make the most of that and learn about the different opportunities to enjoy yourself with us. And just to kind of show you a summary slide of that. These are all locations that are very close to our campuses, many walking distance, great places to hang out, great places to go study, see your friends, get some exercise. The resorts, many of which are open to the public for their DJ parties by the pool. Throughout the year, you're going to have some really fun opportunities with us. All right. And so we want to welcome you for the duration of time you want to come, to study what you want to study, to achieve your goals, to travel the state of California and our local region. So let's get together and see how we can make that happen for you. All right. I'd love to see you at the fair, the SACO Fair, but we can also speak outside of that anytime. Email is here, WhatsApp, feel free to reach out to me there. Of course, use the QR code if you can. And as I mentioned, if you wanted to get in touch with the Swedish student assistant that we have, he'd be happy to talk with you about his experiences and answer the questions you have. So I hope you're staying warm in Sweden, and we hope to see you soon in beautiful California. Take care, everybody.